Hi there, I'm Steve Van Diest, and I'm here at the Hayabusa Training Center. Now, MMA is this brutal sport to be involved in, but if you want to survive this sport, you have to be in top physical condition. That brings us to November 2010's Athlete of the Month.
My name's Luke Harris. I was born in Penetanguishene, Ontario, went to Penn State. I have a master's degree in landscape architecture, and it's kind of an after degree. I have my undergrad from University of Guelph. Worked in the field for a few years, and then now I fight full time. I started with judo. I began at the age of 8. My parents just kind of put me into it. I had a lot of energy when I was a kid. I trained on the Canadian national team and have 24 years of experience. To improve my judo game, I got into Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and now I'm a brown belt in Jiu-Jitsu as well. And I went to Brazil on an international judo tournament, stayed behind and trained with Brazilian top team. And from there, just started training MMA. I'm the former King of the Cage middleweight champion. I won that in my 3rd professional fight. And since then I've vacated. I'm fighting with a different promotion now, but it's still something I have in my trophy case at home. My last 5 wins were by submission in the first round. I just fought on October 1st was my last fight, and it went pretty fast as well. It was about a minute fight, took the guy down and put him to sleep with arm triangle. Probably my most notable win was against a guy, Dan Chambers, at the time. You know, I was just, it was my 3rd fight. He had 25 fights, and he was sort of a bigger name in the Canadian MMA scene. And I ended up taking him down in the fight and catching him with, throwing him with the judo throw and then catching him with the guillotine and putting him to sleep.
The muscles of Luke Harris, that is inhuman. Chambers in trouble already, and a submission within 30 seconds. Luke Harris improves to 2-1 with the victory over Dan Chambers.
Okay. My next fight was Micro Botham. I had a slight, striking exchange with him, took him down, and then opened him up with a big elbow. So he ended up getting 8 stitches, a big gash over his eye. They stopped the fight because of blood, and then they resumed it. And I was in top position. I just moved for an armbar and finished via armbar in the first round.
This match, Luke the Nomad Harris.
Strengths are definitely my takedowns and my jiu-jitsu. So I think, coming from a judo background, my jiu-jitsu is a little more aggressive than some guys. I don't like to play the bottom game so much and, wait for things. I like to be, top position, very aggressive and working for submissions at all times. My goals is to be an ambassador for the sport. We have a lot of kids that really look up to us, and like I mentioned before, being a role model is really important to me. I have a little brother who's 14 years old. He really looks up to me. Martial arts have really shaped my life, so I just want to show what they can do. I'm hungry. If you're looking to get in the ring with me, prepared to get put to sleep or your arm taken off. So I'm hungry, and you don't stay this good looking by losing fights. So that's the way we roll.
Now, if you or someone you know feels that they should be a showcased athlete, fill out all your contact information below and tell us why you feel you should be a showcased athlete. And good luck. I'm Steve Van Diest, and this has been the Athlete of the Month.